Because I don't want to struggle. I want to enjoy my life.
I would marry a rich chief.
A rich
chief who is already made.
Wow.
Ladies with medium breasts, not that too big like that.
Okay.
If the guy with potential doesn't love me, I don't have to kill myself. I don't have to follow it.
Okay, that means now look for now with another young person.
Yeah.
You know how I suffer to make my money? You want to come and enjoy? Why did you not level?
That's always the question.
Why would I get married to someone old enough to be my father? Ew.
Hello everyone, we're live here in the city of Owerri in Imo State, Nigeria. This is the Strict Talk Show. I'm your host, Jodward Vincent. Welcome to Kewasi TV. Let's go. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, so what's your name?
My name is Mona, aka Chief Priest.
Mona, aka Chief Priest. Welcome to Kewasi TV. We're asking some few questions around. I don't know if are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, I'm married. Oh wow. Okay, let's rephrase. Let's go back. If you were not married, if you were asked to marry a slim or a chubby lady, which would you prefer and why?
I prefer slim girl.
You prefer a slim girl? Sorry to ask, is your wife slim currently or is she chubby?
It's somehow
Chubby.
It's not chubby.
She's just slim a bit.
Yeah.
She's not chubby.
Yeah.
Okay, so why would you prefer, and your wife is slim, so thank God, so why would you prefer a slim girl?
Because of when ladies starts giving birth, they enlarge.
Oh, they enlarge. That's just it. Is that only the only reason?
Yeah.
You know they like slim girls because say they sabina or anything. You know get anything. Only that. Say if they born picking, they will come they moderate. Now why you take like slim girls?
Yeah, already they can knock very well.
They knock.
That's the main reason why I prefer my wife.
Oh, so he said he loves slim girls because they didn't knock well. What's her name?
Miss Precious wants to.
Oh, Miss Precious, it's really a pleasure having you on Kewasi TV. So we're asking some few questions. Miss Precious, I would like. Are you married?
I'm single.
Okay, yeah, single. Oh, single. Would you prefer marrying a young guy who is hustling and who has a potential and a promising future, or would you prefer marrying a rich man who has a pot belly, a rich chief, and enjoy the rest of your life? Who would you prefer marrying? Because we're having this trend, a lot of girls now currently are marrying chief. So do you want to marry a young guy who is still hustling, or do you want to marry a rich chief who has pot belly? Who would you prefer?
Anyways, I don't know for other people, but for me, I prefer getting married to a hustling guy.
Wow. Are you saying this because we're on camera, or are you just...
No, I'm just saying based on my own opinion.
You're telling me the truth.
I'm telling you.
That means you can marry me now. I'm not married. So you prefer marrying? Okay, give us the reason why you prefer marrying a young guy.
Because I know your source of income, and I believe that. How would I just put it? I believe that we're gonna build up something.
That we're going to grow together. Oh wow.
Marrying a chief is I don't know how you make the money, and I don't know how it's gonna end tomorrow. It might be someone that is a ritualist, or
honestly,
or someone that maybe tomorrow he said you're not there when I made the money, so can back off. Well, as for a hustling guy, at least I hustle with you morning, afternoon, night. At least you won't take me for granted. Value me and you will love me. Thank
you so much. This is so inspiring. You don't know how you've inspired a lot of young girls around there. Thank you so much. Nice having you on Kewasi TV.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. So what's your name?
My name is Chinedu Onyemen.
Okay, I can see what you're doing. You're doing a very wonderful job. You're a mechanical engineer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well done, sir. I have a few questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
Are you married?
No.
Okay, if you had to pick a wife, if you want to marry, would you prefer a slim girl or a chubby girl? Do you like them big or you like them slim?
Slim is okay by me.
Slim, okay, yeah.
Why? Because of, let me say, when your woman is pregnant, you need somebody that most of the times they cannot walk alone, so that you can help them, carry them along. But if you have a chubby woman or a big woman, you cannot carry the person.
Okay, is that the only reason?
Yeah, that's my own reason.
Okay.
And I like ladies with medium breasts, not that too big like that.
Okay.
The way you suggest any other thing to me again, if I don't come out your eye.
Waka. Okay, you like a slim girl with a big, not too big breast, but a show breast, a good bust, but not too small, not too big. Oh wow. I know your spec. I think we'll talk about that. Thank you so much. It's nice having you on Kewasa TV, sir. Thanks. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Chimeremma.
Okay. Are you married? Sorry to ask.
No, I'm not married.
Okay. So the question is for you. Do you prefer marrying a young guy who is hustling and striving and who has potentials in life, or would you marry a rich chief who is already made and enjoy the rest of your life? Think wisely.
No, I prefer a young guy that is hustling because I know there are greater things as future. And if you work together as husband and wife, we will make it in life than a chief that will ask me tomorrow, do you know how I suffer to make my money?
So where the other money?
You want to come and enjoy, why did you not level?
That's always the question they used to ask.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. So are you telling us this thing from your heart, or is it because we're on camera?
From my heart, because I'm not a lazy person. I'm a hustling person. So I still prefer that man that is hustling. It's better than a rich chief. No.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think you prefer me. I'm still hustling. Thank you so much. Nice having you on Kewasa TV.
All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, my name is Judge White, and this is Kewasa TV, and we're asking some few questions. What's your name?
Black.
Black. Your name? Ella. Mimi. I like your name. What's your name? Esther. Essa. Oh, wow. What's your name? Miss Oma. That's good. That's the first Igbo name I'm hearing. What's your name? Esther. Okay, we have two Esthers. Okay, Essa. Sorry. Okay, we're asking a few questions. But this particular question is really intriguing because we've observed lately in young ladies. Okay, so let me start with you. If you want to marry, would you prefer marrying a young guy who has potential and who has a bright future, or a rich chief with a pot belly who is already made and you enjoy the rest of your life? Who would you prefer?
Personally, I'll go for the young guy with potential because I wouldn't like to go for any rich old guy.
Okay, why?
He's old.
Okay, you don't like old people. Yeah. Oh wow. Are you saying the truth or is it because of your facing camera? Okay.
Like old enough to be my father.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, what about you?
I'll prefer a guy that has potential.
Why?
Okay, to me, I believe that most of the girls that are getting married to men that have sporty belly, that are old, they're just getting married to them to escape Nigerian economy.
Help a poor blind man with 2 abandoned children. Which verse is that?
Because of what they are seeing, and if you watch, a lot of them that are marrying men that have sporty belly and the rest of them, the men are rich.
So they are marrying because of their money?
I guess many of them, if they are 100%, let's say 70% are marrying because of the
money
and what they are getting.
Okay, thank you so much. So you don't want to marry because of the money, yeah?
It's not that I don't want to. He said a guy that has potential. I'm not saying that. I'm going to. No. If the guy has potential, and definitely if he has potential, and by God's doing and the rest of it, if you actually build up together, there's no how we will not make money and we'll still get there.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Miss Oma, what about you?
Why would I get married to someone old enough to be my father? Ew. I cannot do that. I'd rather go for a guy that has potential. I believe that growing up with a man, like being a part of his growth is very necessary. You see that Odogu, Potty, Belly and all the rest. One day he'll stand up and tell you, I made you who you are. Who were you before I met you? So all those things, I don't want it. So I prefer
intentional woman.
Okay, very valid. What about you?
I will go for a guy who has potential.
Oh, everybody. So all the girls that wants to marry everybody.
Yes, now. You gave me the garden of people that.
Okay.
The guy that has potential.
Tell me why.
I don't like all this sugar daddy stuff, and I don't like a man that has potty belly. Yes.
I think
and again, I like working hard for myself.
Yes.
I think all of us here said we'll go for young and potential guys because we're also young and potential ladies.
So that's on period.
So I want to say a big thank you to you all. You don't know how inspiring you are to some ladies out there, because it's a trend now in Nigeria, Imo State as a whole. Every young girl, are you posting it?
Yes.
Every young girl is marrying a rich daddy. So eventually I'm potential. So anyone wants to marry me, I'm good to go. My name is Jadwad Vincent. What's your name?
My name is HF David Ebubechuku.
Okay, department?
Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Level?
100 level, I just moved in this year.
Okay, congrats by the way. Okay, this is Kewasa TV and we've been asking some general questions. And I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you prefer marrying, you're not married I know now, so would you prefer marrying a slim or a chubby lady? And why?
Okay, if from my own observation and from how I live my life, I would prefer marrying a chubby girl.
Woman prayer.
Because that's my spec, if I should say. That's my spec. So I prefer marrying a chubby girl. I prefer that more than a slim girl.
Okay, so why do you prefer a chubby girl? There must be a reason.
Okay, I prefer chubby girls because I know I'm slim. I'm not that slim, but I'm slim, yes. Okay. So I would want the combination of slim and chubby, yes, to complement. Maybe having a descendant, I will get somebody chubby.
Okay, that's valid. But is that the only reason?
That's one of the reasons, though.
Because I heard you saying spec.
Yes.
So tell me more.
Okay, my spec, I should say, if I see slim girls, you'll be kind of like they are not up to what I need.
Ouch. That means you're not really sexually attracted to women who are slim.
Yes.
That means you like chubby women on bed. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't put it that way.
No, I mean, you just said it's job out.
Yes, you know, this is somehow. So
you just about say your mind.
Okay, I would say my mind. My mind is that if I should choose, I would still prefer chubby girls. Okay. Yes, I prefer them more than slim girls. They can do well more than slim girls to my own liking. Okay. So I would prefer chubby girls.
It's a pleasure having you on Kewasa TV. Thank you so much.
Okay.
What's your name?
Maya.
Maya. Okay, what's your name?
Precious.
Precious and Maya. This is KYC TV and we're going around asking some intriguing questions, So Maya and Precious, let me start with Precious. Precious, would you prefer marrying a young man who is potential and who has potential in the future, or would you prefer marrying someone who is already made and a chief? It's like someone with pot belly. Who do you prefer marrying?
A young man with potential.
What's your reason?
Like, he's still young now, he's still active, not someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're saying it because of the camera, or you just I say your mind?
I'm saying my mind.
Okay, thank you. Over to you, Maya, right? Mm-hmm. Over to you. What's your name? Maya, right? So, who would you prefer marrying? Would you prefer marrying a young guy who is still struggling, who is still trying to make ends meet, who has potential, who has bright future, or would you prefer marrying an odogu, you get, who is already made and enjoy the rest of your life? Who would you prefer marrying?
My question, does the young man love me?
It's valid.
He loves me.
If the young man loves you, if the odogu loves you, anybody that loves you.
Okay, so if the young man loves me, and I know if he has, okay, he will give me. Yeah, I prefer the younger man.
Okay. What if the chief loves you more?
He's old. How old? He's almost my father's age. That would be weird.
Are you saying this because of the camera?
No, it's not true because I first slim guys. Why not go and carry odogu with big tummy?
Big tummy.
Yeah. So.
Thank you so much. It was absolutely wonderful having you guys on Kewasa TV. Okay, what's your name?
Kingsley.
Kingsley from where? Your department?
Computer science.
Level?
100 level.
Okay, what's your name?
Leslie.
Okay, what department?
Computer science.
Level?
100.
100 level. Your name?
DC. Computer science, 100 level.
Okay, this is Kewasa TV and I have a question for you all. I believe nobody's married there, Abby. So if you're asked, would you prefer to marry a slim or a chubby lady and why? We'll start with you.
I don't have any preference actually.
You don't have any preference? So everybody knows spec?
No, not like everybody's my spec. But if I see a decent girl that is fine, like I just love.
Okay, you love who is decent, not just because of the size or the body nature. Okay, valid. What about you?
He says slim or chubby.
Yes.
The both of them, I'm not going for any of them.
What rubbish!
I need someone that is endowed, someone that is at least slim thick. You'd have given the word slim thick, no slim. or chubby.
Yes.
You understand? All of them is chubby lady.
Oh, you don't want chubby girl, you don't want slim girl.
Yes.
You want slim thick.
Slim thick, or yeah, she has to be endowed, you feel.
Okay. So if the girl must be slim, she mustn't be too slim. If the girl must be chubby, she mustn't be too chubby.
Yes, no, I can't like be hugging a slim girl. You just be instead. You feel.
Okay, so you like a girl who has enough back now.
Make it just D.
What about the breast?
Yes, make it D.
So she will get breast.
Make she know the chubby. Make she know the slim. I don't want to follow my.
You just want a thick girl.
Yes, I can't follow my fellow man.
No wala. Thank you. What about you?
See that slim girl just they look me in disappointment.
Okay, don't worry. We'll continue. What about you?
I prefer both, sha.
You prefer both? Okay, hold on. Okay, you prefer both.
Yeah.
Tell us why you prefer both the slim and the chubby lady.
Okay, slim girls, you get the kind of slim girls where you go see, you go like them. Yes, thank you. Then chubby girls too. Then you get the kind of chubby girls where you go like, if you carry on, you go, you understand, you go carry the
You go feel handle chubby girl for bed,
I dey feel handle all.
But the slim girl, like, okay, that means you like slim girl because they're flexible on bed.
But if not to marry, I got to marry chubby girl, we get respect.
Chubby girl, we get respect. What's your name?
Precious Nkechi.
Precious Nkechi, your name?
Chidera Akwe.
Chidera.
Nigel Ifoma.
Okay, this is KYC TV and I'm asking some few questions. I would want to ask, would you prefer marrying a young guy who is struggling and who still has potential, or would you want to marry a rich chief who is a Odogu and you will become rich for the rest of your life?
A rich chief now.
If government give you bad and say, okay, write the names of lazy people where you know, you go put our names?
You prefer an Odogu, why?
Because I don't want to struggle. I want to enjoy my life. That's it. My parents have struggled. They have suffered. I don't want to suffer again.
Okay, it's valid. So what about you?
I would prefer marrying a young guy that has potential, yes, because he will still make it.
Are you saying this thing off the camera?
No, okay, that's my own point of view.
Tell us why.
Because I still believe that if I marry him, he will have that time and energy and more. I really don't know how to explain it, but yes.
Okay, that's.
I will not fail to appreciate the wholesomeness of your feminine anatomy.
It's nice. What about you?
I'll marry an Odogu.
Odogu? I feel like hugging you. Tell me why.
Because like I won't struggle like that to have the money I want, and I can go on any vacation I want.
Okay. So we have what's the name? Precious and
Ifoma.
Precious and Ifoma said they will marry an Odogu who has money because they don't want to suffer. Why? What's the name? Promise said she'll go for a young guy who has potential. So thank you so much, and it's nice having you on KYC TV.
Thank you.
Bye.
Go suffer.
What's your name?
I'm Favor.
Okay, Favor, this is KYC TV and we're asking some questions. Would you prefer marrying a young guy who is still striving and who has potential in the future? Or would you marry a rich chief who is already made and enjoy the rest of your life?
I would marry a rich chief. A rich chief who is already made.
Wow. Okay, give me a reason why you prefer marrying the rich chief.
At this point of my life now, I think that's what I'm going to go for.
Because you're done?
Yes.
You're done suffering?
Yes.
You can give me more reasons why you want to marry that chief.
Though I would have said marrying a guy that is hustling and striving if I was already made.
Okay, you would have married.
Yes.
But now that
I'm not made, I don't need somebody. Yes. I don't need someone that will not bring me down. Exactly.
Thank you so much. It's nice having you on KYC TV. Bye.
Thank you.
Alright guys, my name is Jedward Vincent and this is KYC TV. What's your name?
Benedict.
Benedict, what's your name?
Destiny.
Samuel. Samson. Okay. This is KYC TV and I'm asking some few questions. I have just one question for you all and we'll answer it one by one. So, would you rather marry a slim or a chubby lady and why? It's a very simple question. Who do you prefer?
For me, I like them slim.
Slim, okay, why?
Chubby people they can't carry themselves. I need I like flexible. Someone that is slim that I can carry. You get
okay. Oh, you can carry it in the bed or on bed. That's the person you can handle very well in bed now.
Something like that.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the only reason, right? Okay, what about you?
Slim girls.
Slim girls. Why do you love slim girls?
Chubby girls, they are not my type. I just prefer slim.
They're not your type.
Yeah.
You don't prefer slim. Are you sure that's the only reason why you prefer slim? They're not your type.
Yeah.
So why are slim girls your spec?
Like my friend there said that they're easier to carry. Look at me now. I want to carry chubby girls.
You can carry them anyhow you want. That's why you like them. Okay. What about you? What do you like? Who do you prefer?
Chief, I love my girls bizarre.
You are insulting me.
I love them. Sick. My man, say it as they be. I know they like people with the.
I love them busy. I love them scatter. Is my own.
You can carry them like this now. But you can carry them like this.
I swear, I can carry them. I can hold them.
Okay, why do you like them? Why do you like them chubby?
I think they are more. Can I say they are more fleshy? I don't carry person where they slim. Wait till I go they see.
You know, get satisfaction.
Even if you date sick, way slim, he go see they touch me. But as long as he get that busy.
My brother, I wonder. Oh, thank you so much.
Carry you go.
Okay, so what about you, bro? What would you prefer?
To be honest, that's what we call average.
Average. That's not too slim, not too chubby.
Yeah. Just get that figure, you know.
Okay. You want an average person. Okay. Why do you want an average person?
Everything is there. Now, if you want that slim aspect, is there. If you want that chubby aspect, is there.
So do you want the average person? Do you want the ass a bit big or a bit small? Do you want the bust a bit big or a bit? How do you prefer it?
I have a curving yash that is big.
You like big yash?
Well, not that big now.
How big? Portable. Portable behind.
That like that Ivana yash.
That says the worst be. Good boy.
Thank you so much. It's really nice. you all go back.
I like them average.
I swear. So it's nice having you on Kewasi TV. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My name is Vera.
Oh, Vera. Department?
Mass communication.
Level?
300 level.
Okay, Vera, this is Kewasi TV and I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you prefer marrying a young guy who has potential and who is still struggling, or would you rather marry a rich Odogu who is already made and enjoy the rest of your life? Please think well and don't answer because of the camera.
Okay, I would actually prefer a guy who is struggling and has potential.
Oh wow, why?
Because I believe that God sees what you're doing, and even as you're working, no matter how long it takes, definitely one day everything will fall in place.
And your brain contains your modular oblongata and your polytragus cunuculus.
What if this young person is not a Christian, and we are saying okay, this person actually doesn't love you and also is not a Christian? What about if that old chief loves you the more? Won't you go for that chief?
No, I won't. If the guy with potential doesn't love me, I don't have to kill myself. I don't have to follow it.
Okay, that means now look for another young person.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's nice having you on Kewasi TV. All right, bye. What's your name?
Uchechi.
Uchechi, what department?
Mass com.
Level?
300 level.
Okay, she's a mass communicator, so I'm sure she's outspoken. So I have a question for you, Uchechi.
Okay.
Would you prefer marrying a young guy who is struggling and who still has potential in future, or would you rather marry a rich chief who is already made, and why?
I'd go for the young guy as long as he has something doing and he has something stable doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather go for the young guy.
Okay, so you prefer going for the young guy. What if that young guy doesn't love you?
And that's a different case altogether now.
And if the chief loves you? You don't rather go for that chief?
If the chief loves me, it's fine, but for me, I would go for a younger guy.
Okay, that's okay, understandable. It's very valid. Thank you so much. It's nice having you on Kewasi TV.
Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Judward Vincent, and this is Kewasi TV. I'm going around asking some intriguing questions, which are totally relatable. I have a question for you. What's your name?
Precious.
Precious, what department?
Development communication.
Oh wow, nice. Level?
200 level.
200 level, okay. So, Precious, I have a question for you. Would you prefer marrying... you're not married, by the way?
Yeah, but...
Okay, so would you prefer marrying a young guy who has potential, who's still struggling, although he's fighting, or would you rather marry a rich chief, an Odogu who is already made, and have the peace of mind for the rest of your life? Who would you prefer?
No, I actually prefer someone that is still struggling, because I know that at least he has potential and he's chasing, like he has dreams and aspirations, and I know that one day he's actually going to make it. So rather than staying with someone who is already like old enough to be my father or great grandfather, no, I cannot do that.
Okay, what if that person doesn't end up having money, or that young guy doesn't love you at all, so you still marry him?
If he doesn't doesn't love me too, I will leave him and go and still look for someone else that will love me will still come.
Okay, what about what if the Odogu now loves you, but his wife is just old and he loves you?
No, I cannot. I just cannot. Seriously.
Okay, old persons are not your spec, right?
No.
Okay, thank you so much. It's really nice having you on Kewas TV. Bye. What's your name?
Jacinta.
Okay, Jacinta, what department?
Mass communication.
Level?
300 level.
300 level. Okay. Jacinta, would you prefer marrying a young girl who is struggling and still has potential in future, or would you rather marry an Odogu who is already made and enjoy the rest of your life?
Well, it depends on your source of income. Yes. If you are, let me say, you are well established, let me use that word established.
Yes.
If you have money already, and let me say, and I don't know the source of your income. It's because they can be a ritualist, you don't know.
If all the laws want, Chairman, is her brain to give me excess money, I promise not just to bring her brain alone, I'll bring that of all her friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so you prefer a young guy?
We'll grow up together.
You prefer a young guy?
Yeah.
What if that young guy doesn't love you?
And why would I be with you? Why would I be with someone I don't love? Like someone
Then damn it now. And then what about the old man who loves you with all his heart and has the money and wouldn't make you suffer?
Let's just say, I don't know, Sha, but I don't think I can go for someone that
He's older than you.
No. I'll marry someone. Sure, I'll marry someone that is more mature than me. Yes,
Okay.
I will marry.
So you prefer an Odogu? This girl, she don't say her mind though.
Let me say, till then.
Till then?
Yes.
So we're sitting on the fence. She said she could marry an Odogu. It depends if she actually knows the source of his income. And also she would prefer a young person if the person is willing to grow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's nice having you on Kewas TV.
Okay.
Bye.
Pleasure. Bye.